Hello everyone, welcome back to English class. Dear students, today we are going to continue our lesson number 10, the story of cricket. Today we will read about the part 2. And if we talk about the previous part, then we have read about the evolution of shape of bat from hockey stick to straight, change in bowling style means along with ground to in the air, and rules for game, codes of conduct, right, and size of bat and ball. A fixed size will be there and no specified dimensions of ground. Yes, ground can be of oval shape, circular shape, but and the dimensions are not fixed, but the fixed the rules for pitch. Okay, 22 yards difference between two sets of stumps. Okay, so these are the main points which we have read in our previous part, and let's talk about the next part, which you can find on page number 143. I'm going to read out the para first, so listen carefully. The origin of Indian cricket are to be found in Bombay, and the first Indian community to start playing the game was the small community of Zoroastrians, the Parsis, right? Brought into close contact with the British because of their interest in trade, and the first Indian community to westernize, the Parsis found the first Indian cricket club. Okay, dear students, so cricket was first played in India in Bombay by the Zoroastrian or Parsis community. So this is the name of the community, Parsi persons like Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Jain. Similarly, a community is there that's called Parsis. Okay, so the origin of Indian cricket in found in Bombay, and the first Indian community from India who played cricket first was Parsis, right? So brought into because they were very close to the Britishers, right, at the time of British, as they came into India and they were doing their business. So because of the business, because of the trade, Parsis were the close contact between with the Britishers, right? So if you are very close to someone, then obviously you adopt their rules and adopt their habits, etc. So they just started playing their game, right? So the first Indian community to westernize means they adopted western rules. The Parsis found the first Indian cricket club. So the first Indian cricket club was founded by the Parsis, and the Oriental Cricket Club in Bombay in 1848, and the name was Oriental Cricket Club in 1848. Parsi clubs were funded and sponsored by the Parsi businessmen like the Tatas and the Wadias. So these were the business tycoons of India. Nowadays, also we are also their ancestors are running their business. So in the time 1848, they found the first club and sponsored. Sponsored means who gave them fund, promote, right, financially help, right, they got from the businessmen like Tata and Wadias. These were the two main Parsi businessmen of that time. The white cricket elite in India offered no help to the enthusiastic Parsis. In fact, there was a quarrel between the Bombay Gymkhana, a whites only club, and the Parsi cricketers over the use of a public park. The Parsis complained that the park was left unfit for cricket because the polo ponies of the Bombay Gymkhana dug up the surface. So what happened then, that the white cricket elite means highest persons, right? So in India, white cricket means British, white people, British people. So white cricket elite, white British people, highest personalities in India, they had offered no help to enthusiastic, means very curious and very compassionate to their game. Parsis means Parsis were very interested in game, but they provided no help to them. In fact, what was going on, a fight was going on between the Bombay Gymkhana, a whites only club. See, Oriental Cricket Club was of Parsis Indian Cricket Club, and this Bombay Gymkhana was belonged to English persons, right? A whites only club and Parsi cricketers over the use of a public park, means where they used to do practice in a public park. So on that particular park, they got fight, right? So the Parsis complained, and what was the complaint of the Parsis? That the park was left unfit for cricket because the polo ponies means horses. So when we used to play polo game, we use horses. So according to them, their polo ponies, their polo horses left the ground unfit, dirty ground, so that we were not able to practice there. So when it became clear that the colonial authorities were prejudiced in favor of their white compatriots, the Parsis built their own gymkhana to play cricket in. Here the words compatriot, which means fellow countrymen, when they realized, who Parsis realized that uh, white people, means British peoples, are not providing help to us. They are just favoring their own countrymen, their own person of from their country. So they decided to build their own gymkhana to play cricket in, right, because they wanted to practice also. So the rivalry between the Parsi and the Bombay gymkhana had a happy ending for these pioneers of Indian cricket. Right, a Parsi team beat the Bombay Gymkhana at cricket in 1889. So what happened then? That when but as their rivalry was going on between the British people and between the Parsis, right? So they have built their own. Uh, on Gymkhana. But what happened? What was the happy ending of this rivalry, of this enemyness? What was the happy ending? And the happy ending was the in 1889 the Bombay Gymkhana team was defeated by the Parsis team. Means Parsis defeated the white people, right? As they were very enthusiastic in the match, in the cricket, and they were loving the game. And yes, when they practiced it properly, they defeated the English persons. And what was the year? 1889, just 4 years after the foundation of the Indian National Congress in 1885. In history, you have read about the Indian National Congress. It was established, founded in 1885, and after 4 years, we defeated the Parsis, defeated the Britishers, an organization that was lucky to have among us its early leaders the great Parsi statesman and intellectual Dadabhai Naroji. So Dadabhai Naroji was also Parsi, and statesman mean leader, right? So he was the very intelligent leader. Okay, so he got means that Parsi leader in the Congress. And similarly, after 4 years, what happened? The Parsis defeated the Englishman. Modern cricket is dominated by test and one-day internationals played between national teams. Obviously, everybody knows that there are ruled of only two games, test cricket and 50-50 hours game. The players who become famous, who live on in the memories of cricket's public, are those who have played for their country. Obviously, we love, or we recognize only those cricketers who played well for their countries. The players Indian fans remembers even now are those who were fortunate enough to play test cricket. CK Knight. Now there are some introduction of the player of that time, right? So in that time, our Indian players performed very well, and they are still in the memories of the people. And who are they? Some of the great players whom we all fondly remember are the ones who have played in the test cricket. And one was that CK Naidu, an outstanding Indian batsman of his time, lives on in the popular imagination when some of his great contemporaries like Palwalankar Vittal and Palwalankar Balu have been forgotten. Okay, so what was they saying? That CK Naidu is one such great player. He was also the means we are remembering him, we love them, but contemporaries mean at the same time. Okay, at the same time, two others player were there like Palwankar Vittal and Palwankar Banlu have been forgotten. So means nowadays only CK Naidu is remembered by everyone because of his outstanding performances and because of his game in test crickets. But at the same time, two other players were there, but they are forgotten. Even though Naidu was past his cricketing prime when he played for India in its first test matches against England starting in 1932, his place in India's cricket history is assured because he was the country's first test captain. Okay, so India became CK Naidu was such great player. He was also the first Test captain of India, and India became a Test playing nation in 1932, many years before it got its independence. Right, in 1932. Okay, as we assured our independence in 1947, but before many years of 1947, in 1932 we started playing the test match in cricket. India entered the world of Test cricket in 1932, a decade and a half before it became the independent nation. This was possible because Test cricket, from its origin in 1877, was organized as a contest between different parts of the British Empire, non sovereign nations. So, as we have read that before 15 years of independence, we started playing the international Test cricket. And how it is possible, how it become possible. Test cricket initially was played among various parts of the British Empire and not between sovereign states. Sovereign means supreme rulers. Okay, so what happens, the countries which were ruled by the Britishers only, they were playing this game. Okay, so they got chance, only those cricketers, only those countries got chance to play the cricket, Test cricket, who were ruled by the Britishers only, not the independent or supreme rulers. The first test was played between England and Australia when Australia was still a white settler colony. Similarly, the small countries of the Caribbean that together make up the West Indies team were British colonies till well after the Second World War. So, dear students, what happened? The first cricket was played between Australia and England, right? And that time Australia was also a white settler colony, means also occupied, also ruled by the Britishers. So similarly, uh, sorry Australia. Okay. Similarly, the small countries of the Caribbean that together make up the West Indies team were British colonies till after the Second World War. Means after the Second World War, okay, still these colonies, Caribbean and the West Indies, also got chance to play cricket because they all was ruled by the Britishers. Means what they want to say, that at the time before the independence, right, it was 1947, and before that only those countries or those societies got chance to play the Test cricket which were ruled by the Britishers. As Britishers came into our country and they started ruling us, similarly they have ruled, they have gone to other countries also. So the only British occupied countries got chance to play Test cricket, not any other supreme countries. Okay, so in this way, Caribbeans and West Indies together made a team for playing the Test cricket. So in this part, we have read about the Test cricket, some famous player, and the starting of the Parsis and how they started their game. So I hope you all have understood this part. Thank you.